There's so many hot comic books to talk about, but I've comprised a list of 10 that I know is worthy of anybody's PC. So go grab your vibe juice and come on back and meet me here in the comic room. It's time to do what we love best, and that's talk about comics. And what's up, everybody? Once again, we are back with another episode of Keep It Comics. As always, I am your humble host, C3, and we are back with another top 10 list and market update for who? For you, the comic book community. You are now tuned in to the fastest growing YouTube comic book channel in the galaxy. I am your boy C3. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. You know how we do it. It's good vibes only, ladies and gentlemen. I gathered top 10 comic books of the week for you to look at. These are not the same comic books that everybody else is talking about. This is something different. We like going after the books that not a lot of people are talking about. All right? So, we know about Hulk 181. We know about Hulk 180. We know about Fantastic Four 48, 49. We know about 50. We know about all these grails that are getting a lot of speculation hype, but continue to go up in price. These are books that you're not going to have to pay a lot for. All right? So, I encourage you guys once again, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. As I promised you, we are going to do a giveaway, so make sure you stick around, and I'll show you how to enter into that contest so you can get yourself a free comic book. As always, it's good vibes only, ladies and gentlemen. Check your nonsense at the door, because we're going to start the list off at number 10, and this is a hot modern comic book. Let's bring to the forefront Fantastic Four, issue number 5. This is that Ryan Brown 1 in 25 facsimile variant. Oh yes, ladies and gentlemen, we do have some hype centered around this book because we got the Doomsday, Avengers Doomsday that's set to release in May of 2026, which caused this book to spike. This book is up 27%. The average price for the raw copy right now is just $53. If this is a book that you've been keeping your eye on and you're interested in getting it into your collection, now may be a perfect opportunity for you to pull the trigger. There is no graded information on this book yet because it is still new. We have a total of 35 copies that have changed hands so far on the secondary market, with an all-time high for this book being $60 for the raw copy, and that took place back in May 21st, all right? Fair market value has it resting at $53 for the raw copy and near mint condition. I know Fantastic Four fans can't wait for the movie to drop. I'm waiting for the movie to drop, but I'm also paying attention to other comic books that not everybody's talking about. We know what it is. Spend your money wisely. Be careful. Don't let FOMO take control. It's always about making a wise decision. Fantastic Four, issue number 5. This is that Ryan Brown 1 in 25 facsimile. Keep your eye out on it because it's moving, ladies and gentlemen. It's definitely moving on the secondary market. Speaking of moving right along, at the list at number 9, this next book is a DC book, and it's hot also, so I got to bring to your attention Nightwing, issue number 126, and this is that Vasco variant, the 1 in 25 that everybody's been talking about. All right, listen, this is the first full appearance of Captain Hollow. This book is up 24%. We've had a total of 10 sales for this book that has transpired on the secondary market so far. And I know you say, C3, well, that's not a lot. Well, no, but for a DC book, it is, because DC's been taking a hit lately, and I'm happy to see a lot of these books getting some attention, and that the comic book community has not forgotten about DC. The average price for this book, for the raw copy right now, is about $45. And there is no graded information on this book. But the last recorded sale for this book was for a raw copy, and that book was $65, which was also the all-time high. The all-time high was $65 for a raw copy that took place back in May 21st, right? Now, Nightwing and Captain Hollow, they're climbing the charts, ladies and gentlemen. Stick around for the giveaway. Make sure you don't miss that. Hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button. If this is your first time stopping by checking out the channel, please consider subscribing to the channel. This is a hot comic book. I definitely want you guys to keep your eye out on it because it has potential to do some good things. All right, Captain Hollow, ladies and gentlemen, it's moving on the secondary market. At the list at number 8. Now, this is a strike while the iron is cold book, ladies and gentlemen, comic book community. Strike while the iron is cold. And what that means is we don't have to wait till everybody's talking about a book in order for us to go after it. Me personally, I like to wait till a book calms down, till it cools off before I decide to go after it, right? Because I don't want to spend top dollar for it that's being created when everybody's talking about it and creating some type of feeding frenzy and prices are spiking astronomically through the roof and you're paying more for a book than it's actually worth. So we call this a strike while the iron is cold book, all right? And let's talk Ultimate Spider-Man issue number 16. And this is the first cover appearance of Richard Parker as Spider-Man. Oh, yes. And I got to be honest with you guys. All these black suits keep popping up. I'm not sure who Spider-Man is at the moment. Right? But we're saying this is Richard Parker. And that's what I'm going with. All right? So this book is actually down right now. So we've got 6% decrease in sales right now, which makes for a perfect buying opportunity. 134 books have sold so far in the secondary market since this book has started cooling off. Average price for the raw copy is $16. There is no graded information on this book just yet, which I say that as soon as these started hitting CGC or CBCS, I'll let you guys know what's going on. But the price drop is definitely real. Last recorded sale for this book was $15. The all-time high is resting at $30, and that took place back on March 3rd, right? Where fair market value has this book listed at $16 for a raw copy in near mint condition. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Ultimate Spider-Man, issue number 16, first cover appearance of Richard Parker. It's doing numbers. It's moving. Keep your eye out on it. And if this is a book that you're interested in, it might be an opportunity for you to pull the trigger. On the list at number 7, we've got one of my favorite comic book characters, and we got to talk about Miles Morales, Spider-Man. This is issue number 33. This is the first cover appearance and first appearance of Powerlift, Keisha Khan. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is not another Hulk. This is not a Hulk. A lot of people are referring to this individual as a Hulk character. She's not a Hulk. Her name is Powerlift. She's a new character in the Miles Morales universe. Pay attention, because this is the next generation's Miles Morales, which means this is going to be the next generation's line of bad guys. All right? So pay attention. This book is up 55% right now. 13 sales have transpired for this book on the secondary market, with the last recorded sale for this book being just $4, ladies and gentlemen. All right? So $4, and you can buy into a new character coming for the next generation. Average price for the raw copy is $10, with the all-time high being $15 for a raw copy in near mint condition that took place back on May 21st. All right? Now, this is another new Miles Morales character. All right? So she's hitting the pages hard. She's heavy. I don't know what the green veins are all about. But I love that Torrin Clark artwork. So if you're a big Miles Morales fan, like I'm a Miles Morales fan, keep your eye out for Miles Morales, Spider-Man, issue number 33, because this book is definitely moving. The price is definitely up on this one, so keep your eye out on it. There's an opportunity if you're looking to purchase one. All right? On the list at number 6, guys, let's talk Daredevil, issue number 176, and this is the direct edition. Oh yeah, oh yeah. This is the first appearance of Stick. Yes, Daredevil's buddy. Yep, Matt Murdock's buddy and trainer and friend, right? This is Stick. This book is up 64% right now. 797 total sales, with the last recorded sale being $14 for this book. All right? Now, I've been watching that Daredevil Disney series. I thoroughly enjoy it. I've had an opportunity to get back to it since classes have slowed down a little bit. I was able to watch a couple more episodes. I liked it just as much now as I did when I first laid eyes on it. It's doing fairly well. It keeps me engaged. I think it's something everybody should take a look at. The all-time high for this book is $450, and that was for a CGC 9.8 that took place back in 2024. Now, when I did a little more digging, I learned that there's 647 universal grades on the census. The 9.6s, there's 96 9.8s, ladies and gentlemen. Just to be clear, there's 96 9.8s, and fair market value has the 9.6s listed at $110, all right? The 9.2s are going for $38, and you can get your hands on a 9.0 for roughly about $32, all right? So Daredevil, issue number 176, the direct edition, first appearance of Stick, is up 64%, and it's still moving and climbing on the market. So keep your eye out on it. If you're a big Daredevil fan, this book may be just for you. All right? Now, we have made it to the halfway mark, ladies and gentlemen, and allow me to do what I always do at this time, which is stop, catch my breath, and take this opportunity to thank each and every one of you for hanging out with me. If this is your first time stopping by the channel, please consider subscribing to the channel. Like, subscribe, share, tell a friend to tell a friend about Keep It Comics, right? Not the fake guys, not the other channel, but this channel, because this is the channel, all right? It's good vibes only. We keep our vibe juice around us whenever we're watching, or whenever we're just talking about comics, and we thoroughly enjoy what we do. Leave a comment down below. Leave a comment down below. Leave a comment down below. Right? Leave a comment down below. I'm your boy C3. Introduce yourself. Introduce yourself to the rest of the comic book community. You know what it is. We're only here for the love of the hobby. So check the nonsense at the door. All right? I appreciate you guys. Now, back to the list. At number 5, we got to talk about the Invincible Universe, Battle Beast, issue number 1, and these are those blind bags. Yes, they've been doing quite well since they've been released, I must say, and I have to put them on the list because you guys are purchasing them. This is a hot new release, right? I feel like you guys believe in this book, you believe in this universe because it's doing well. 401 total sales so far. This book is up 24% increase in copies sold right now. 24% increase in all sales, right? The average price for the raw copy is $9. No graded information just yet, but I'm pretty sure we'll have some soon. Now, the all-time high is $26 for a raw copy, and that took place back on May 15th. Now, fair market value has this book resting at $9 for the raw copy in near mint condition. Tons of covers for this one. So choose your poison carefully. Whichever ones you want, you can add it to your collection, but definitely don't pay a lot for this book. Invincible Universe, Battle Beast, issue number 1, blind bags, they're still moving, ladies and gentlemen, and they appear to be worth every penny. All right, on the list at number 4, this is another hot new release. Let's talk about Absolute Batman. This is issue number 7. This is the Nick Dragotta regular cover. All right, this is the first appearance of Victor Fries Jr. That's a tongue twister for me, sorry. All right, this is Absolute Mr. Freeze. Yes, and this book continues to just intrigue readers, right? Because this is a very well-written book. A whole new Batman universe. Batman doesn't have any money. He doesn't have the same character as the Bruce Wayne that we all knew and grew up with. This is a totally different one. The villains are coming from different angles also. I think this is a really great take on Batman. If you guys haven't been reading this book, if you're new and you haven't been reading this series, this is a great series for you to start reading, and it's not so far along that you can't catch up and keep up. All right, average price for the raw copy right now is just $4. Average price for the graded copy is $55. This is the all-time high for this book, which is $55, and that was for the CGC 9.8. We've had a total of 139 sales for this book transpire on the secondary market thus far, right? So Absolute Batman, issue number 7, the Nick Dragotta regular cover, first appearance of Victor Fries Jr., Absolute Mr. Freeze, is moving, ladies and gentlemen. And that'll be maybe a good opportunity for you to get your hands on one of these books. All right? On the list at number 3, we've got another hot new release. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. And this is coming from the Spawn universe. Yes. Todd McFarlane is definitely killing this universe. He's definitely growing this thing into something that I'm pretty sure none of us never expected. This is The Curse of Shirley Johnson, and this is a Todd McFarlane cover, right? First appearance of Belafonte, the Crimson Syrup, and the Stranger. Oh yeah. Oh, definitely. The moment I saw this, I was like, I'm all over this, and I have to definitely take the opportunity to read it. I've been staying away from it right now because I want to get like 2 to 3 installments so I can read a few and really take it in. But definitely one that I'm definitely excited about reading. This book is up 10% right now and elevating in sales, right? So it's continuing to go up. Average price for the raw copy is $5, which I gotta add, I thought was kind of strange. We normally get a Todd McFarlane book for like $2.99, but I'm not mad at him. I definitely don't mind giving him that extra couple of dollars because he's definitely putting in that work, right? Beautiful cover. We never get that cheap, flimsy paper or none of that from McFarlane. So it's all good, right? The all-time high for this book was $9 for the raw copy, and that took place back on May 20th. Fair market value has it rested at $5 for the raw copy and near mint condition. And I know that many of the people in the community are Todd McFarlane fans. So if you haven't grabbed this book, this may be one you want to get your hands on. The Curse of Shirley Johnson. Definitely check it out. Issue number 1. It's on the move, ladies and gentlemen, and I had to put it on the list. All right? Here we go. We're at number 2. Now, before I talk about the giveaway, here's another Strike While the Iron is Cold book. All right? I want to bring to your attention Edge of Spider-Verse, issue number 2. And this is the Greg Land 1 in 25 variant. Yes, and I know he's been getting a lot of slack about his artwork, but I had to go back to this one because this one had the comic book community popping, and I think now is a great opportunity to get your hands on one that we did consider hot at one time, and you know, people are sleeping on this book, right? Edge of Spider-Verse, issue number 2. This is the first appearance of Spider-Gwen and the cover appearance of Spider UK, all right? It's only down 7%, but that still makes for a great buying opportunity. All right? Now, 271 total sales have transpired for this book so far, with the last recorded sale for this book being $3,200, and that was for a CGC 9.8. The average price for the raw copy of this book is $1,300. The average price for a graded copy is $3,200. Okay? Now, I'm gonna quote you guys this number, but I'm pretty sure that you don't have to spend this much for this book in this day's climate for comic books, right? But back in 2022, the all-time high for this book was $13,000, and that was for a CGC 9.8. If you look now, I'm pretty sure you don't have to pay a lot for that book. So definitely, you know, pick your poison carefully. You know what I mean? If you need to, you reach out to the seller, see if you can negotiate a fair price for the book, but you're definitely not gonna have to pay 13 grand for it. When I did some more digging, I found out that there were 611 universal grades on the census, and there is one CGC 9.9. The 9.9 is the golden egg in this book. There's 351 9.8s. And fair market value has the 9.6s listed at $1,700. You can get your hands on a 9.2 for a little bit over $1,200. And if you're interested in a 9.1, you just want to get it in that near mint condition, you'll probably wind up paying about $1,100 for that book. All right, now, 9,800. That doesn't seem like a lot, but that is a significant price drop for this book. 9,800 price drop difference from 2022 till now. All right. So when you're looking for a 9.8 in this book, you're looking to pay about a $9,000, a $9 to $10,000 difference. So you're not gonna have to pay a lot for this book at all, ladies and gentlemen. All right. So what I always say is sometimes it's just good to wait. in my opinion, sometimes it's just all good to wait. And I know my opinion don't amount to a hill of beans, but yet I'm going to share it with you anyway. Sometimes it's just good to be patient. Just watch the market. Watch the book that you're interested in. It'll go up. It'll come down. It's going to fluctuate a little bit. But one thing I've learned in my experience is that these books always come back around. All right. Don't let my silliness fool you. I am very serious about the books I collect, and I definitely try to be strategic when I'm purchasing my books, right? Because I do have a family I need to take care of, so I can't spend all my money on comic books. I'm educating myself. So, and I have to spend money on that as well. So I don't have a ton of money to spend on books, but I know how to save money. I'm patient. I know how to put pennies away, quarters. I know how to do all of that to get the book that I desire. And the goal is to get the book that I want, but not have to pay astronomical prices for it, right? So be patient when you're out there on the hunt looking for those books that you want to add to your collection. All right, and be careful not to get swept up into this new modern thing that they got coming on, where they're dropping hot variances and they're coming out the gate $50 and they just jump up to $300. So just be careful of all that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's my pitch. And now, before I go, I want to tell you guys, thank you very much for hanging out with me. Thank you for stopping by, checking out the channel. But now we're going to talk about that giveaway we're going to do after we hit this #1 book. And stick around. Don't go anywhere, because I'm going to show you how a free comic book can land in your mailbox with no strings attached. Now, if you know like I know, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and feel free to comment down below. Leave the hashtag, the original Keep It Comics. The original Keep It Comics. Shout outs to the comic book community. I appreciate each and every one of you. And now let's talk about the #1 hottest comic book in the universe. We're going to talk about Silver Surfer, issue #1, and this is some Stan Lee greatness. Oh yes, ladies and gentlemen. Now, all my season collectors may already own this book. But if you're new to collecting, if you're new to the hobby, and you want a motivational grail to set for a goal, this book is for you. This book is for you. Silver Surfer, issue #1, The Origin of the Silver Surfer. With everything that everybody's talking about, I think this is a book that's not getting the attention that it deserves. And also, if you look back there, we got the first appearance of Nora, so she's gonna be a female. We're gonna get a female Silver Surfer, and I'm cool with that. But I definitely want to make sure we highlight these originals, right? Because this is where it all started at. Now, this book is up just a little bit, just up 2%, right? I know, not a lot, but yet worthy. This book is worthy of anybody's PC, especially if you're not trying to spend crazy money for a book. This book is still obtainable. This book is up 3%. We've had 3,101 sales for this book so far on the secondary market. The average price for the raw copy is $349. Yep, $349 for the average copy. Put a little bit of money aside, $25 a week. This book will be yours in no time, right? Average price for a graded copy will run you $1,323. The all-time high for this book is $132,000, and that was for a CGC 9.8 back in 2024, which was just last year, right? Now, I did some more digging on this book. The universal grades for this book, we've got 6,667 universal grades for this book. We've got 10 9.8s. Fair market value has the 9.6. It's listed for $23,000. You can get your hands on a 9.2 for $4,800, and the 9.0s are going for $3,400, right? Still sounds like a lot, but to save some money, set a little bit of money aside, these books are still obtainable. Now, lower hanging fruit, of course, goes for less. So you don't have to get the 9.0. You can go for an 8.5. You can go for a 6.5, 6.0, 5.5. Whatever you can afford. If that's what you can afford, that's what you spend for. Never try to spend outside your range, right? Because there's no need for the lights to get turned off just because you want to acquire one of your favorite books. There's no need for the family to go without anything because you want to go for one of your good books, all right? Now, if you're single and you got money to blow like that, man, I wish I was you. A little bit, right? But regardless, it's a great book to have. It's a great book to add to your collection. And I had to put it on the list, and it's at #1 because it matters right now. It's a significant book, and it matters in this modern climate that we're dealing in right now because we've been waiting forever for these characters to come to the big screen. And now's the time, all right? Silver Surfer, issue #1. It's moving on the secondary market, and it's still hot. So definitely check it out, all right? All right, ladies and gentlemen, before I go, let's do the giveaway. Now, all you got to do, one, is be a subscriber to the channel. You got to be a subscriber, and I do go back and check. So make sure you subscribe to the channel. 2, leave a comment down below, but not just any comment. Leave an encouraging comment with the hashtag #TheOriginalKeepItComics, because I am the original. You got a lot of fakers out there, and I ain't mad at them. You know, they do it. It happens. It is what it is. But leave that comment down below. Encouraging comment, hashtag #TheRealKeepItComics, and you will be entered in the drawing to win Miles Morales Spider-Man, issue number 33, and this is the first appearance of Powerlift, right? So definitely leave that comment down below because I want to give this book away. No strings attached. And listen, here's the thing. I'm not giving away 1, but 2. So we're going to have 2 winners because it ain't no fun if the comic book community can't have one. Yes, we're going to give away 2, and I can't wait to give those away. So, and we'll find out who the winners are when you guys come back for the next video. All right? Now, as always, it's good vibes only. I am the original creator of Keep It Comics. I'm your humble host, C3. I appreciate each and every one of you for stopping by, checking out the channel. Like, subscribe, leave a comment down below, share it, tell a friend to tell a friend about YouTube's best kept secret. Your boy C3. I'll catch you guys next video. Stay low, stay safe, stay out of harm's way. Enjoy the hunt. Don't hurt nothing, and don't let nothing hurt you. I'll see you guys next video. Keep it comics. Because you know what it is.